Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here. Welcome to episode 10 of the Juventus career mode in FIFA 19. We are currently in the month of April with only about 10 or so games left to go in Serie A, probably less than. We're still in the Champions League. We've got the second leg of that quarter-final fixture against Atletico Madrid to play. We're 3-1 up. And they've got we've got the 3 away goals, should I say. So we're actually really well poised for the return leg. Hopefully we can take it to them and not bottle it, because we did concede one late goal, which if you saw the episode, I suggest, if you didn't, you go back and watch it, because, oh gosh, I don't want to talk about it, but yeah, either way, hopefully we should be able to get the job done against them at home with a 3-1 lead on aggregate. But before we do get into that one, we've got a quick game that we'll just really get through nice and quickly. Now, I normally simulate pretty much all of them and skip all my games, but I decided to let this one run just because we're going up against SPAL, who are legit a relegation team, and it's been an hour, we still haven't taken the lead. I'm getting kind of nervous at this point. 70 minutes in, still no movement, and I'm waiting for a goal. Finally, it pops up out of nowhere. Ronaldo in the 75th, and with no time remaining, just another 1-0 win. Ronaldo that comes to the rescue with 15 minutes left to go to bail us out and to get 3 points, because a draw there is seriously concerning, because we're already 2 points behind Inter Milan in the table at the moment. So that win would have, if we didn't get it, would have been, oh gosh, I don't even want to think about it, because to be in such a commanding position, if you didn't watch the previous episode, we had a bit of an incident. I touched on it over there where basically we had to reset the career mode, and the Serie A basically came a hell of a lot closer than it was prior. So if I somehow bottle it, like I'm going for the treble. I've already been talking about this. Like I said, I wanted to go all in this one season to try to do as much as I could. And I was doing pretty well in the Serie A. Now it's a hell of a lot closer. I'm still, of course, in the Champions League and doing quite well. Hopefully we can make it through to the semi-finals if we can. We've already got Liverpool through and either Barcelona or Spurs through. Just waiting to see out of Manchester City and Real Madrid who makes it. That's going to be very, very exciting. But we have to make it to the semis after the position we put ourselves in the first leg. Hopefully we can get it done. Hopefully Atletico Madrid don't absolutely just come out the gates firing and take an early goal, because that would be the worst thing to happen, honestly. And at that point, all they would need is just the 1 or the 2. No, we do have the 3 away goals. We just don't need it. We need to try to concede as little as possible. Try to keep the clean sheet if we can. Try to maybe score straight away. Wouldn't be too bad either. As Dybala, Ronaldo setting themselves up. Matuidi comes running in, strikes it. 4-1 lead on aggregate. Just like that. We didn't have many chances prior to this either, you know. Atletico Madrid had their fair share, and that somehow got through a pair of legs, and through that pair of legs was another player behind him. I don't know how that wasn't blocked. Kind of fortunate, but it made its way through, and then we ended up taking the lead in this game. 4-1 lead on aggregate. They only had 3 defenders back here, Atletico Madrid. How about the McGeady spin? And then you've got Ronaldo with the scissor kick. We're busting out the party tricks now, aren't we? And get the party started, because surely, with a 5-1 lead on aggregate, even if there is about an hour left to go in this game, we'd have to concede not just 4, we could concede 4 goals. And, oh, actually, no, that's not true. They have to score 4 goals at this point. My maths was a little messed up there, unfortunately. But either way, we now have to concede 4 goals at this point, and we're just in cruise control anyway. I mean, look at this tackle. Salah makes a great tackle, and now he's just in stride running to goal. And we've got him outnumbered once again. Matuidi, Ronaldo, and bang, it's now 3. We had the most incredible start to this game after 10, 20 minutes in the first half. They were actually doing quite well. And then we got 3 goals in the space of about 10 to 15 minutes. Dybala now getting on the score sheet, once again, proving that he is such a fantastic and valuable player in this team. And I'm glad we didn't get rid of him, and we didn't end up selling him for that 250 mil, whatever fee it was going to end up being. But we've just been sensational in this game so far, although Diego Costa did get a chance right there on the spin, putting it wide. Good thing that he did, because if they get 1, who knows, that might start the snowball effect. But no, 3-0 lead at halftime. It is a 6-1 lead on aggregate, and we've already made an interception within about 2 seconds of the second half. A roulette on the defender, that is naughty. And then I go for some sort of chip ding. I don't know what I was trying, top right hand corner. It would have been brilliant if Dybala just immediately made an interception, did a roulette on a defender, and then dinked the goalkeeper and found the top bins. I just thought, I saw it in my head, I went for it and didn't get enough power. But yeah, an hour into the game, making some changes, just basically freshening things up. Hell, we even gave Gonzalo Higuain a run. I was feeling that good. Emre Can gets collected out from behind and slips one in here. I think that maybe should have been a goal, but unfortunately a bit of a poor one. And you can see I was a bit disappointed. I actually slammed my controller down and accidentally switched over to the goalkeeper. You will know this year that's very easy to do, to accidentally switch to your goalkeeper out of frustration, because I did it a bunch of times. But through into the semi-finals of the Champions League, you beauty. We're still in every competition so far. We won the Supercoppa Nacional at the beginning of the season, and now we're looking pretty good in the Champions League. We're still on top in the Serie A, but again, if we simulate this game against Fiorentina and we don't get the right result, that could definitely make things pretty interesting. They're not exactly one of the top 6, top 7, top 8 teams either, so at home, hoping maybe we can get it done. They've got 2 draws and a loss from their last couple of games. One of those losses was against the top 6 side in Roma, and we ended up absolutely taking it to them. Hell, Higuain was able to get a goal. How about that in the 67th minute, just to put the icing on the cake? Fantastic stuff. But now we move on from Serie A over into the Coppa Nazionale, and we are playing Inter in the second leg. Before we get into it, let's see who we've picked up in the semi-finals, and let's see what the other teams are on offer. We got Spurs and Liverpool playing each other, but we have got Manchester City. I think we probably got the hardest team possible out of Spurs, Liverpool, and Manchester City. But no matter what happens, there will be an English team in the Champions League final. It'll either be Spurs or Liverpool, and then we'll wait and see. It could be an All-England final if Manchester City beat us, which hope to God they don't. But something tells me that Man City game, or that fixture, that's going to be... I mean, I thought Atletico Madrid was going to be pretty hard, and we ended up beating them 6-1 on aggregate. I mean, 7-2 before them in the round of 16 against Hoffenheim. But just, it's Manchester City. I know they're going to be so good, especially in this game this year with their high-pressing tactics and never, just booting the ball upfield, trying to retain possession as much as possible. I think they're really going to be well suited for it. But this is it. Inter Milan versus Juventus, and all Inter Milan have to do is pick up one goal. They do have that one away goal as, oh my God, Pjanic nearly fired a rocket into the top corner. But yeah, all Inter Milan have to do is score one goal, one away goal, win the game 1-0, or because they've got the away goal. They just have to win this 1-0, and it's over for us. If we are able to pull out a draw of pretty much any sort, then we'll basically be going through. And we're having chances to bloody take the lead, but I just can't get it. That one with Pjanic missing that's fine. That was just an audacious effort that nearly pulled out, but we nearly pulled off. But Cuadrado probably should be doing better there, at least getting it on target. Costa cutting it back, having a shot blocked. Again, out for a corner, but we're getting our chances. We're moving it forward. They tried to whack it upfield, but Ardashi gets a shot and pulls out a big save there, or has to force a save out of Handanovic. We've been coming close so far. We're about a little over half an hour into it. Crossed in, big header, Handanovic again. He's just keeping the minute at this point. Another header, another save by Handanovic. That one hard and low into the ground, but I'm scratching my head and questioning how the hell we were not able to... how the hell we weren't able to bloody get a goal, because scoring a goal here too is massive. If we get the away goal and they tie it back up at 1-1, all right, cool, whatever, that it still means that we're leading on aggregate, and so it's just this one goal is so goddamn crucial. I just can't find a way through at the moment. I wasn't going to panic again. The game can end 0-0 and it's still the right result for me. Good cross in there, somehow got past the goalkeeper, and unfortunately a Juve player was not there to poke it back in. Bernardeschi, as we move it down to the right-hand side here. Cuadrado whipping in another cross, but picked off by De Vrij. And like I'm talking about, they don't just boot it upfield, they try to pass it out, and they've done actually brilliantly right there. 73 minutes in now. We're getting close to the end of the game, and I'm honestly kind of really quietly hoping that it just comes a lot quicker. But that's a really poor ball. I tried to play it across to the man completely open at the left-hand side, but he somehow put it too close to the defender in front, the only defender in front. Picked it off. At this point, I swear the goal's just not coming. So I've basically gone, you know what, fine. Let's just try to do whatever we can to get the first, but let's not leave ourselves exposed. Let's always make sure we've got numbers behind the ball. 89th minute, they're coming forward now. We make the slide tackle. Good interception up in the air. Just needs to win the header. He can't do it. It falls straight to João Mario, who crosses it in. Deflection by Regani. Icardi! No, I can't believe it. Oh, no, I cannot believe it. They've done nothing. They have done nothing in the game but take all that punishment. And are you kidding me, Daniele Regani? João Mario puts the worst cross in of all time. Regani just has to deal with it. He stretches out his foot. It's deflected, falls perfectly to Icardi, who still has to pull off an impeccable scissor kick finish at the near post to beat Matai Perin. He's done it. in the 90th minute, I'm going to all out ultra attacking to do anything that I can to try to force somehow a goal here because I need it. I play it forward and the referee says no. That's it. Game over. Inter Milan win 1-0 and we are out of the Coppa Nazionale just like that. That was their only shot, on target, off target, only shot of the game. I am not joking. Can you believe it? Our treble is dead, just like that. Oh, we are knocked out of our first cup competition. It's not the Champions League. We're still alive in the Serie A, but I am speechless. I can't speak. I can't speak. That is so heartbreaking. And you know what? The entire game I was thinking, sheesh, how have I not scored? I swear to God I should have, I might have put in 2 or 3 away on another day. And I was saying to myself in the second half, God, it really wouldn't surprise me if in the 90th minute they pulled out a bullshit winner here. Wouldn't you fucking know it? And Inter Milan are also right up there with us now, pretty much replacing Napoli as our biggest threat to winning Serie A. I cannot let these pricks win the Serie A as well. I can't let them take it off me. It's a brutal way to end the episode, but we do have another shot at revenge again at the San Siro. And you better believe I'm going to take it to them in the Derby d'Italia. I'm going to... I just want to fucking wreck their world. I'm so disappointed. I'm so upset. Well, we've got to leave it here. It's a bloody shit note to leave it on. I'm flat as, but in the next episode, we will play Inter Milan in a game that very much decides the Serie A. It really does, with only a couple of games left to go. We've got to get this win. Hopefully we can do it. Tune in for the next episode to see if we can. But until then, my name is the MasterBucks. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a good one.